And this Kaz Eric Young Black Rain Rebadge thing is going in a new direction now that might be a little more bearable. Now it looks like this feud is not going to be about how sick and demented and scary the heels are, but it seems like it's now turning into Kaz trying to like expose the sheer stupidity and utter retardedness of the Black Rain and Rebadge gimmicks. He's all, they're not monsters, you dumbwad, they're just men in stupid costumes. And I kind of like that because it's like Kaz is acting as the voice of the fans in this program. He's saying all the things that the hardcore fans are saying about those two losers. And I still wish that this feud never existed at all, don't get me wrong. But if they absolutely must waste Kaz's time with this garbage, then I suppose that's an okay way to do it. We also saw a bunch of comedy skits throughout the night about 3D's efforts to stick to their diets and make weight and avoid all those fattening foods and stuff. Ordinarily, I would not like this, but these skits differed from the comedy skits that TNA has done in the past due to the fact that they were actually funny. I did think there were too many of them. 1 or 2 would have been plenty. We didn't need 3. That took up too much time on the show, I thought, but they were all very entertaining at least, so I'll give TNA a pass on this one. Also, the Robert Roode Booker T confrontation was very well done. This was the best segment of the night by a mile. Roode and Ms. Banks got a ton of heat on Booker T and Tracy, and TNA really needs to follow up on this now because very little of that heat is going to last if Robert Roode does not at some point get a pinfall victory over Booker T. It doesn't even have to be in a singles match. It could be in a tag match or whatever, but he needs at least one clear win over Booker T for his character to get anything substantial out of this feud. And it seems like the writers are kind of reluctant to give him one right now. So this was an excellent segment, I thought, and we'll see how it goes from there. Next, the stuff with the women was first rate. Once again, it's nice to see Angelina get some face time that doesn't involve her, separating Gail Kim from the heels. This triple threat feud for the women's title is being built up very well, I think. It's telling a really good story, how Gail and ODB realized that the best chance they have of taking Kong down is if they work together, but at the same time, they can't seem to do that without butting heads themselves. It's creating a really interesting situation. It's a very basic and simple story, but it totally works, and I'm really looking forward to their match at the pay-per-view now. Finally, we're starting to see some serious progression now in this impending AJ Styles Kurt Angle feud. It's moved beyond the goofy juvenile stuff that I did not like initially, and you can definitely see the seriousness of the angle beginning to unfold now. It feels like that moment that so many fans have been waiting for so long when AJ finally turns on Kurt Angle and goes back to being the phenomenal one is drawing closer and closer, and I'm not sure when it's going to happen exactly, but it's definitely on the horizon now, and I can't wait for that. So that was iMPACT for this week. Basically, this was a tale of 2 shows. The bad stuff was absolutely atrocious. I'm not going to make any excuses for that at all. But the good stuff I really, really liked. So I'm not really sure how to rate this show exactly. And I got a feeling I might feel differently about it in hindsight after I've cooled down a little bit. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. So I will see you guys next time. That's enough for wrestling for now. So see you later. I'm going to go read a book. Bye.